Hey guys, back and we are playing Battlefield 6. We're on the cusp of the end of phase one of what's all this? Phase one of the season 4. I think tomorrow season 2, phase 2 kicks off with new map and all that. Obviously, that happens later in the evening and all that, so we will do playing on that stuff day after. But today we have gotten Season 4's new assault rifle to level 50. So we're going to be doing the Massive Masteries where we check out the Unstoppable Force weapon package that you get once you hit that milestone. And yeah, that's the plan for today. So yeah, EF88 Unstoppable Force unlocked, and this is what it looks like. It actually looks pretty good, man. Yeah. The secondary portion, the like black matte kind of aspect being so prominent, makes it somewhat different from some of the other Unstoppable Forces, I guess. Yeah, it looks good, man. I didn't look at it until just now. I equipped it, but I didn't look at it. Actually, pleasantly surprised at how visually appealing this looks. As far as the gun goes, I've been struggling with a lot of these guns in the initial leveling, and this gun was no different. For the first several levels, this gun felt terrible. But once I got my attachments on it, which by the halfway point, by the level 20 something, should have the attachments that at least I had the attachments that I liked. And the gun definitely became very good. Like, not insane or anything, but it became so much better and much more enjoyable to use. So I actually don't have a problem with the gun as far as weapon action goes. It's just the initial leveling was a little on the painful side. But that's been the case with a lot of the guns of late. So that's no different with this one. And I do think you do probably want to get it to at least in the 20s somewhere before I think you get all the good stuff. So, I honestly don't even remember what level it was when most of my attachments that I wanted to use unlocked. But I vaguely remember at least it took me at least to level 20 before I was satisfied with the gun. So I'm not totally certain exactly the attachment unlock placements. And honestly, to be fair, getting to level 20 doesn't take too much in this game. It's generally the levels after that that start slowing down. But I mean, even level 20, it is a few games, so it's not nothing. But yeah, actually very nice looking skin for the weapon. The Unstoppable Force comes with the SU-123 1.5x optic, red laser 5 milliwatt, standard suppressor, basic 16-inch standard barrel, 42 round magazine, and standard FMJ ammunition. This is the stats for the weapon, in case you're interested. Yeah, actually, I really like the way this looks on this gun. Usually, I'm not like the biggest fan of the Unstoppable Force weapon package because I find it sort of mid. But out of all the visual finals, of it. This is probably my preferred look to the gun with it. I was gonna say you have no issues like full autoing this gun at longer ranges, but you definitely notice the bloom spreading around that enemy in that last one. But still, honestly, with this gun, I think for the most part I wasn't bothering burst firing it. I think at those ranges it probably would be wiser to burst it a little bit. But otherwise, usually I'm just full autoing this gun. And then, again, once you get the attachments that I use on it, even these ranges probably like you can just full auto it, honestly. You will definitely be missing, but you'll be hitting enough to get the kills. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, man. I actually initially really didn't like the gun, and I was like, oh, this gun's not good, blah, blah, blah. But by the end of the grind, I actually do like this gun. I think the gun's decent, man. Especially with a lot of the changes to all the other weapons. Like I said, this gun, once you get the right attachments on it, full autoing it at longer ranges and all is still viable. So you don't need to worry about that kind of burst stuff and all that. Again, obviously bursting it will be more beneficial at certain ranges than just full autoing it. But even then, like I said, you don't really need to worry about that stuff too much. Like, usually at those longer ranges anyway, I'm just taking pot shots or whatever, right? All right, let me just put on my attachments. So this is what I ended up with, and being pretty pleased with the build as far as usability goes. I used the Miniflex 1X, the violet laser 50 milliwatt. And fortunately, the violet laser is not too later unlocked like last season's weapons. So you get it in reasonably early fashion. Standard suppressor. The cryo barrel, 16-inch. This one's useful. Like out of all the attachments, the cryo barrel, like especially like by improving accuracy during sustained fire, is what helps allow you to full auto at and stretch the ranges the way I was saying. It becomes viable at least. Not ideal, but viable. Rib stubby. I just stuck with the 30-round magazine. It was good enough. And then the standard FMG. And that is the full 100 points for the weapon with my build. I say this always. It's not the meta build, I'm sure. I don't know what the meta build is. This is just what I used when I was grinding out, and I got comfortable with it. So this is what I used. This is my build stats. Yeah, out of all the attachments, the one thing that I would suggest is definitely at the very least give the cryo barrel a go. Because that's sort of like one of the attachments that definitely made this gun, in my opinion, better. Like from what I was not enjoying, it became, oh, this is actually not bad. The other attachments also, but like that, the other attachments might be more in line with what I enjoy with, and has, variance to mix and match to your preference. But the cryo barrel, I think, in my opinion, is definitely at least worth trying out of all of them. All right, as always, we'll jump in, play a little bit of Conquest, Breakthrough, and what's it called? Escalation. I am really, please, I'm begging, whatever the gaming entity is, let the connections be good. That's all I ask. Yesterday, connections were rough. Something is giving me like sound. Let me see. Hope it's not coming through the stream. Oh God. Sorry, I was just adjusting volume. It was a little loud on my headset. What the hell? Why have we lost everything, man? I tell you, I get into these games and it's like legitimately sometimes I don't know what the fuck. What was this tank doing? Fuck, they all saw me there, just lying. That's why I blew it up quickly. I was like, dude, these guys know. I don't use engineer though, man. I was hoping there'd be one similar for recon. In all honesty. My fellow bot. Me and you are one and the same. How many bots on this? Just my teammates, my squad mates. Damn, I gave you too much respect, bot. I have to say, a lot of guns, you know, I'm like, you're forced to play position and stuff like that because of how bad it is. This gun, I actually really enjoy playing position with it. It is definitely a gun that benefits from playing position, but like, it's good. This is because it beams, honestly. What? No. That guy had no angle. No way, right? I don't know. That seemed like a very strange angle he caught me in. The bots give up the vehicles too easily. That's one thing, man. Like, they're really a detriment in the vehicle sometimes. Because they will jump out of it before it explodes. Like, I'm pretty sure the bot was the one that was running that vehicle and then just jumped out. I think this has just gotten bot filled with... No, there's a lot of people, man. What the fuck, man? lost all respect for this team. That's why I just stood there out in the open for... They're capturing that line.
Attention, attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Some spicy shots there.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Need fucking ammo!
Bro.
Thanks!
Oh. Dude, he's live pinged, man. The fucking Muppet, dude. Pick up your teammate, fool. Oh my god, what the fuck? Slayer, what's up? What's it? Oh, it's raining outside. Let me just close the door. I'll close it after the match.
Who can spare some ammo? I'm out!
What the fuck is this guy using, man? Oh my lord. It's the semi-automatic. Oh my god, what the fuck do I have here? I thought I had my C4. Let me just go shut the door. I know the like rain sound is coming through hard. Rain started pouring hard. Yeah,
Support the attacker. Attention, the enemy has taken Delta.
Cheech, what are you doing, man?
Alright, our troops have captured Charlie. Objective Delta has fallen to the enemy. Be advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie. Delta. We are ahead of the enemy.
Explosive ready!
Be advised, enemies are attacking Bravo. Defensive position is needed on the marked objective. Bravo has been lost.
Where, dude? This fucking teammate, man, you stupid muppet.
I need a medic! Winning the fight. Our strategy is working. Fuck, we need a medic! We have initiated our attack on Alpha. Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Hostiles have seized Delta. We have lost objective Alpha. I need a fucking medic! Need a medic! Right, objective Charlie is under Objective Mike, support the attack. We have maintained our advantage. Enemy attack is underway on Bravo. Objective Delta has been secured.
Dude, these guys are like, I don't know what the fuck they're doing on enemies.
Objective Bravo is under attack.
What the fuck? Why do I have this?
Objective Bravo has been secured. We have secured Bravo.
Dude, the smoke that came out of that looked good. Now it's reloaded.
Eyes on the sniper! Watch yourself!
No.
Objective Charlie secured. I'm fucking hurt!
Attention, we have secured Bravo.
I got you!
Ah.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Medic! Be advised, the enemy have secured objective Alpha.
Mission is proceeding as planned. Good work.
Watch my back!
Our attack on Echo is in progress.
Our troops are close to securing the battle. Reserve nothing. We have secured Echo. Attack support is needed on the marked objective. Suicide! Need a medic! Need some ammo!
Our lead is secured. Objective Charlie is under control.
Who can spare some rounds?
Enemy
Dude, I need ammo, man.
Be advised, hostiles now hold more objectives. We need attack support.
Dude, what is our tank doing, man?
Explosive set!
I clicked.
I need a fucking medic!
Wait. He set up my own. He set up my claymores. I mean, my C4s. I don't know what he was doing, but he set mine off. I'm pretty sure.
I'm here!
Like he looked like a medic, but then I think he was blowtorching it, and then it blew up or something. I'm not sure. Dude, what the fuck our teammates are doing, man? Fucking captured DOB, man. What the fuck are we doing on like E and C, man? There's a ridiculous spawn point. This fucking stupid ass tank. Go into D, you dumbass.
You control more objectives.
Wait, what the? Did he already die? I saw him. What? Despite me doing really well, and anyway, I don't want to say. The connection's a bit wonky. I'm shooting them quite a bit. More than I should need to. Dude, no, man. Fucking goddamn it. I heard it like last minute. Oh my god, what is this idiot tank doing, dude? Jeez. These teammates are idiots, man. Like, I don't know why the fuck they're holding these zones. They should absolutely be going for either D or B. I think some are going for B at least, I think.
Defend the position.
No, my aim. These squad mates, are they? They're not capturing anything. That's what I thought. They're just like standing as far as possible and not capturing anything.
Still hold more objectives. We must take action.
We have secured more objectives. Enemy tank spotted! Enemy tank! Objective Bravo has fallen to the enemy.
Be advised, the enemy have maintained their advantage. We must gain control. The enemy has secured more objectives. Let's strike back. We're attempting to capture Bravo. Okay, objective Alpha is under control. Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
Teammates are useless, but this is also like that gunfight there. Like was so wonky, dude. Like you could hear it in the audio too when I was shooting. Are we losing?
Hostiles are attacking Alpha.
I'm doing stupid A captures while we're losing everything else, man.
Our troops are attacking Bravo. Be advised, hostile troops have secured more objectives. Objective Charlie secured. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
is this? My mic feels like it keeps on like making these scratching sounds like. Yeah.
Be advised, objective Alpha is under enemy control.
Charge
Be
lead!
advised, hostile attack confirmed on Charlie.
Dude, this teammate's an idiot, man. Holy crap. How you lose that, man?
Frag out!
Attention, we're attacking objective Bravo.
The enemy have taken Delta.
Hostile forces are still controlling the fight. Break their hold.
There's no chance of winning this. Our teammates are so stupid, dude. It's unbelievable. Like, I don't know what, like, the bulk of, like, this entire squad is doing. Nothing much, obviously, as you can see by their captures.
Strategy is failing. Find a way to turn this around.
Dude, how many? Just look how many have less than one or less captures in our team. This is 100% the type of squad you need to be like telling them to uninstall. It's like just do something in the game that has some value, man. This is not fucking Call of Duty. The ones that joined in late and like there was nothing to capture, fair enough. Which is even hard to understand considering this map is so easy to capture zones. So even saying that, like, fair enough. On some maps, yeah. On this map, it's hard to like accept stupidity like that, dude. Yeah. I don't even know what the C4 delete button is, man, that you're talking about. See, I don't use the tank enough to care, man. And like I said, I've never seen that happen. So if it is an option. Are you talking about like the trophy system? Do they have like an APS on the tank or something that can remove C4? Because again, I've never seen that happen. Oh, wait, not. Dude, jeez, I can't believe they removed the breakthrough. Okay. Dude, is there even less on this list now? They removed Rush altogether. Oh, wow. The delete C4 button. The delete C4 button is not to be in the tank. Just shoot the C4 guy, man. Jump out and just shoot it. That's the delete C4 button. Jeez. Breakthrough's dead. It's like a dead mode. Yeah, I guess Breakthrough's gonna just be bots. But I ain't playing bots with these guys and shit. Let's just research. I genuinely can't believe they removed Breakthrough from Quick Play. Dude, that's like supposed to be a staple of like Battlefield. Of the Quick Play menu. I get the casual Breakthrough is there, but
All squads, begin assault to
no,
secure
there's a full
hostile
lobby.
territory. First sector is your target. Let's take it.
Need a medic! Okay, I got you. Lifesaver!
Attack support needed on the marked objective. Be advised, the enemy is secure Bravo. Frag out!
Sweep the area for all remaining hostiles. Hostiles are mounting their defense in final sector. All elements attack.
I don't understand why I can't pick that up.
Attack support needed on the marked objective.
Try! Need ammo!
Hostiles now hold objective Alpha. We're at the edge. Let's push on and take victory.
Okay, that was stupid.
medic! Medic! I need a medic!
Defend the position. Bravo has been lost.
Need a medic! Need a medic! I need a fucking medic! Medic! Hit the turret!
Most of the enemy forces.
I don't know where this ruffling is coming from, man. It's annoying. Something needs... One of these wires needs changing.
What is that in? Medic!
All reserves.
I think I fixed the audio thing. I'm sorry, I didn't realize it was my fucking chat link cable. I thought it was just my headset that was going like crazy. I just checked. And I realized it was coming through in the stream also. Fortunately, I have a backup chat link cable. And I think this one should be clear. So like all that crackling bullshit that was going on, that was on my cable's end. Anyway, that should not happen, I think. Hopefully. Nunch. The joke is I had like Elgato sells two of these chat link cables. Like one is like a high-end one and one is like a basic one. I bought the high-end one, but like because these chat link cables tend to go like they eventually like the audio starts getting messed up like it was. But because it was taking too long to come, I had ordered one of the basic ones, which came a lot faster. So I was just using the basic one up to this point. This one's like the one I just plugged in is like the more expensive one. So hopefully this is better audio wise. But yeah, I honestly thought that whole time that like I was like, dude, is my headset messed or something? Like because sometimes like when that crackling sound comes like because your headset's not plugged in properly and all. So I was wondering if like that was loose or something. But then I just checked the game audio and it was like happening in the game. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Anyway, hopefully that fixed it. There's another cable that connects to the chat link, but I think that's fine. Yeah, it looks like the audio, that crackling sound's gone now. 100% that cable was kind of messed. Again, I thought it was on just my headset end and it wasn't coming through the stream. Clearly I was wrong.
We are moving to capture Bravo. Objective Bravo has been secured by hostiles. Need attack support to the marked objective. Alpha has been captured by hostiles. Bravo has been neutralized.
Yeah, I'm shooting at these guys a lot. And I'm not getting the kills. What the fuck is this spawn there?
We're engaging objective Alpha. Be advised, the towers have fallen. Be advised, enemy forces have captured Alpha. Right, we're engaging objective Alpha.
Dude.
Objective Alpha has been neutralized.
I need a medic! Need a medic!
Take effective action.
Medic! Need a medic!
No soldiers left.
I killed myself there. I saw it drop and I thought I wasn't sure. Oh, dear.
Fuck! Need a medic!
Attention, objective marked. Support the attack.
Fuck! Medic! Medic!
Fuck these medics, dude. Are you kidding? That wasn't out of charges, though. That was like, there was plenty of charges on the spawn beacon. Really? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it does self-destruct after 4, but I've never really noticed it. I was under the impression something it was different. Mm. Play one more game of Breakthrough. The audio is so much better. Jeez. Should have changed it. Anyway, I'm pretty sure that like cable was just getting worse and worse in this stream. It started off like somewhat okay. And then by Hagenthal base it was just going nuts. Are we defending? Defending.
Explosive ready! Fuck! Need a medic! Fuck out! Cover!
Which side is... fucking confused by which side the enemy is.
Contact! Enemy tank!
I realized I didn't have enough C4. That was a mistake.
Depleted most of the enemy forces. Forces are on the brink of collapse. Finish them.
Dude, honestly, let them take A, man. I wanna keep playing this. I don't wanna fucking end so quickly. Yeah, we'll play one more. That ended too quickly.
Forces and secure all sectors.
Come in, sweep for remaining targets. All units, attack now. Next sector is your target. Attention, we need attack support on the marked objective.
I should switch to assault, not recon for the next set.
We're tracking you outside the combat zone. Objective You're leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
Medic!
You are exiting the combat zone. Turn back now.
Need a medic! Need a medic! Cover along!
We're tracking you outside the combat zone.
Fuck, medic!
You know what I was just thinking? For the max ability for a medic, right? Like you can collect ammo from them, like if you stand near them or some shit like that, right? That should just be automatic. That should be a basic ability for medics. That you can just collect ammo for them. Like you shouldn't need to wait for them to like max level, and then you can run up to them and collect a pack of ammo, right? What the max ability for a medic should be is he can drop his med bag and he can switch classes along with also collecting your ammo. You can choose like one or the other. But I mean, again, that's not as. It's still a fucking hell of a lot better, man, than some of the shit it fucking offers, man. Is my point. But being able to change your like class on the fly or something would be a much better max ability like thing than.
I got you! Need a medic! Fuck! Need a medic! Stay with them!
The fuck, man?
Fucking head! Enough, medic!
Yeah, I think you going up to a medic to collect ammunition should just be a basic ability, in all honesty. Like, the fact that it's not is ridiculous. That, like, dude, how many times you had to beg these idiot medics to fucking give it to us? At least them being around and then you can just collect without having to ask and get, like, a quick supply or something. It would be so much more useful.
Move to attack the marked objective.
Need a medic!
No, please, man. This dude ran off without reviving.
Cover short! Reloading!
Captured by hostiles. Objective Alpha has been neutralized. Bravo is under control.
Fuck! Need a medic! Fuck! Medic! Enough, fucking medic! Medic! You're going to make... Hold on!
The fuck?
You're exiting the combat zone. Come back now. Enemy force. Be advised, you are leaving the combat area. You are exiting the combat zone. Come back now.
Fuck me!
We are tracking you outside the combat zone. We are fighting at some strength. Be advised, objective Alpha is under enemy control. You are leaving the battlefield. Return to combat.
I'm here.
Dude, fuck off with that, man. You little dweeb. Piece of shit. Like you had a good spot there, guy.
Enough fucking medic! I got you! You have my gun! That's how we get things done. Come on! Watch my six!
Dude, what is this team doing, man?
Advise, we've lost ground to the enemy. They've taken Alpha off the map.
Be advised, we're leading on all fronts. Target their positions. Fuck!
Mm. Nuns. Don't do that. Don't do that, honey. Don't do that. Why are you bugging, man? No, Nooni, you can't go into the cupboard, man. What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Dude, what is our squad mates doing? Nothing.
Attack helicopters confirmed. Pilots ready to copy.
Echo has been neutralized. Watching them! Be advised, Delta is under attack.
Our forces control more objectives than the enemy. Hostile attack launched on Delta.
Be advised, Charlie is under attack.
Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives. We need attack support on the marked objective. Enemy holds more objectives. They will take ground if they maintain it.
Was it hid or someone else? I shot a lot into him. A lot.
We've neutralized Charlie. Alright, our forces control more objectives than the enemy. All squads, all armored vehicles are ready for deployment.
I was gonna bitch out Hellfire for doing shit all like camping in some corner, but at least it revived me.
We need to rally defense on the marked objective.
On the drive! Loading!
Heavy armored vehicles are ready for deployment. We are moving to objective Echo. Alright, we now have more objectives. Push, push, push! We're attacking objective Echo. We have transport helicopters fueled and ready. The enemy have taken more objectives.
What is this guy doing? The fuck?
The enemy has a list of objectives held. They're about to take ground. We need attack support on the marked objective.
Rifle contact!
Enemy forces have taken territory. Foxtrot is on command. Engage all remaining objectives. Watch out, there's a hostile tank operating east of your current position.
Why are you going in with the pistol, man? You fucking idiot, dude. Dude, I'm shooting these guys so much, man. Give me a fucking break, dude. Multiple times I'm shooting, and they're not dying, dude.
Be advised, the enemy now controls more objectives.
We have heavy armor ready for combat.
Enemy attack confirmed at Echo. Explosive ready! We are moving on objective Echo.
Alright, we have secured more objectives. Let's hold it. We have attack helicopters ready for combat. We're targeting objective Delta.
Hostiles are attacking objective Charlie. Explosive ready! On the marked objective.
These tanks are sitting on D. We need them on E. My god, dude.
Enemies are attacking objective Delta.
They honestly gave up on that game. Surprised teammates actually won it. Like, there's a lot of times I was shooting though, and like nothing was like it was just hit markering, like too much. I think it's time to like call it a day. Play like one more game hopefully, and then call it. We'll see. Depends on how long the next game lasts.
Mission objectives are ready for capture. We need to hold the majority so we can take ground. Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Objective Bravo has been secured.
Currently hold more objectives. Our forces are close to taking territory.
Wait.
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Machine gun in sight! Spotted enemy vehicle! I need a medic! I need a medic!
Where's our medics? Man?
Medic!
Attack support is needed on the marked objective.
Damn. All right, done for the day. EF88 played with. Those escalation games, dude. Last season, there was a lot of issues with connections in the evening. Wondering if that's happening again. That last game was okay, like the Goldman Railway, but there was still like hit detection issues, I feel. But Merrick Valley, like the second half was so bad because I was emptying so much into them and I couldn't do anything, and I just kept on dying, and it was definitely a time to kill issue with the servers. I felt because I was doing fine earlier in the match, but even earlier in the match it was bad. And yeah, these escalation games, like maybe it's just it's not specifically like last time. Like I switched up to Conquest, thinking like okay maybe it's just escalation, but no, it's something to do with this time in the evening where like the connections have become bad. And it's not like oh the players are so much better and all. No, it is legitimately a very different time to kill than what is going on when the connections are good. Um, I've heard that they're having issues where like they're sort of messing up with the matchmaking, so people from outside regions are getting into servers that they're not supposed to, which definitely that seemed like the case with some of those matches where like there was a lot of very drastically ranging pings in the yellow and the red, and then even on the lower end it's just all over the place. But that's usually the case with Asia, but like I don't know if that's the problem or if it's just server. um Anyway, yesterday I had a really miserable time, and I suspect if I keep playing now, I'll probably like just keep it'll just keep on getting worse and worse, like it did yesterday. Um, but we don't need to keep playing anymore. We're done for the day. And as far as the EF88 goes, like I honestly like the gun, especially once you got the cryo barrel. Like at least with my setup, I'm really enjoying the gun. I don't know if like I've been debating like tomorrow obviously new map comes out, Wake Island, and it's going to be a massive map. So I've leveled up the broad a little bit or whatever, the BROD, like carbine, broad, I don't know what the hell it is called, like how you're supposed to call it. Uh I leveled it up so I got some decent attachments on it. But like again, yesterday I was struggling. I am pretty certain because of connection, and the gun just felt really bad at ranges. But again, it probably has a lot to do with connection. Like if connections were better, it would handle ranges better, where it's not like emptying out an entire clip and it feels like nothing's happening. Like I don't think the gun's like insanely good at like long range, right? But it would be like better than what I was experiencing yesterday. I'm pretty certain. Uh, but I don't think it's gonna be a good gun for like the really big maps. And I was like, man, should I use the EF88? Like, just keep using it despite like having it maxed out now. Not maxed out, but like, the Unstoppable Force package unlocked. honestly, the way this Unstoppable Force visually looks, I really like it. This is like a really good looking. This is one of the probably the best Unstoppable Force designs, just because of the coverage, right? Like minimal on the like metal, and then that black kind of matte finish or whatever is covering the body so nicely and all. It looks so good. It looks like I said, probably one of the best coverages, and even like the like emblem is in such a good spot and all. It looks so good. So definitely on a visual level, I'm tempted to just keep using this on the stream when we check out the map. But I suspect the better choice will probably be like I've been thinking like for these really big maps and all, which gun do I want to actually be using? Uh, I'm thinking probably the B36A4. I hate saying it because like it's such a good like it's just a versatile, be good gun and all that, right? Like so, it's like dude, obviously like that's gonna be good. But that might just be the wiser bet to like play with that instead of playing with the carbine. This one, despite me needing to level this up to level 50 and all, like we can do that. There's no rush. Uh, on the new map, if it really is heavily like large engagement, long line engagements, I just think this will be more detrimental. Like it'll be a fun gun, I'm sure, to grind out. Like I said, I'm pretty sure the gun will be a lot better. Like even yesterday, the EF88 was like it was like playing that like second half of Merrick Valley where I was just shooting a lot and not getting the kills and then just dying. That was happening nearly all of yesterday, like in and especially in the second half of the stream where like the later half of the stream it started getting really bad. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I think in this like evening time, like in this my region, my evening time, it just suddenly gets really it's the time to kill too. Because I'm putting in the same shots and that would normally get a kill, but it's not happening. And then I'm emptying even more and more and more. So I don't think it's like, oh, the player base has changed and all that. I'm fairly certain it is very much just a connection, right? And that was happening even with the EF88. So I don't really have I had a really bad impression of the like carbine like yesterday. But like I said, I suspect that's going to be a good gun. Like, you know, it'll be fun to grind out, especially on the like maps where I can stick a little bit closer and be a little bit more aggressive and stuff like that. But I don't know. Like I've never played Wake Island and all that, so I don't know. Like I presume it's just a really like because it's gonna be one of the biggest maps. Blah blah blah. Might be just wiser to go with a slightly longer range weapon. Is the long and short. Which honestly, if I was still grinding this gun, I would probably be very happy with this gun on it. And maybe I will use it. I don't know. Like I said, this weapon package is a banger, dude. It's so good. Out of all of them, this has been like the most worth it to like unlock. Just because of the clean, sweet look at visuals. Yeah, apologies for the sound issues in like honestly like it started out like I could hear the clicking, but like as long as I wasn't moving the wire, like moving my controller too much, I was just playing. It wasn't happening for the first several games, but then Hagenthal base got really bad. And like I said, I only checked afterwards and realized that it was the cord. So that was actually going into the stream. Those like clicking the sound. I'm pretty sure it was happening in the stream. Swapped it out. Seems to have fixed it, at least on my end. I'll have to look at the stream and make sure it wasn't an issue. Honestly, after hearing all that like gargling and clicking, dude, like the audio seemed so weird after that. Even after it cleared up, I was still hearing that like kind of like rougher sound, but I think that was just the game audio. After I switched the wires, I'm pretty sure things cleared up. So I think just one game where it was particularly egregious and got it sorted pretty quickly. Lucky man, like honestly, like I'm glad I had the spare wire. Usually I won't have the spares, and then I'll have to just order it and sit and wait till it comes or something and just deal with it. Now, most of the time, the chat link cable's not like it's only the PlayStation that I need the chat link cable. Like for whatever reason, like despite for a very long time, people requesting PlayStation to add the feature where audio can be played in console and controller at the same time. They've just refused to add that feature. So basically, if you plug in a headset into your controller, it cuts the sound out completely from the HDMI cable. And so when you're streaming, right? And streamer issues, who gives a shit, right? When you're streaming, like the audio won't come through the HDMI that's connected to your capture card. So the workaround for a very long time now has been you needed to connect just a wire, like a normal mic wire, and it has a kind of splitter, so you can plug it into your controller. So the audio comes from your controller and goes into the like capture card, like an analog wire, right? And then the splitter you can plug in your headset so you can hear the audio, and it's also feeding the audio into the capture. So that particular the wire is was messed. That's what was causing the issues. And like I said, I fortunately had a spare. Actually, the joke is like the Elgato wire is normally pretty short, because I sit pretty far away from my TV. So I actually have two connect. Like I have a regular wire that, like an extension wire, basically. So it connects to the capture card, the extension wire, and then the extension port connects to the capture, the Elgato uh, wire, and then the wire connects to my controller, and then my headset connects to the wire. It's fucking headache, honestly. Which is sometimes why I like to play on the Xbox, because you don't like Xbox like actually has the feature where like the audio will play on both TV and controller, so you can plug in your headset and it'll still put the audio in both. Like it has options in the settings, which is exactly what we've been asking PlayStation to do. Just add the option so we can switch it up if we need it. You can do it but yeah. Anyway, whatever. Who cares? Xbox also has some issues. Like sometimes games on Xbox won't allow that, so you still need the chat link on Xbox. Sometimes, like I realized that on the finals, like for some reason, chat audio doesn't come through the finals, so you need to have the chat link cable. And this is like I was just watching a video because a lot of people are playing like Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1 on the PlayStation, and those were a lot of like PC like streamers, but like now they're playing on the PlayStation because that's where it's like safest, right? Since the ports came out or whatever. I don't know how safe it really is, but whatever. And they're struggling with like the chat audio and all like. So what you have to do with it, right? So not only do you have to plug in the chat cable, but you have to open up the Elgato capture card software on your PC and go into the settings and switch it from like HDMI to analog there. And then you can open up an OBS and it'll register the audio coming from that cable. So it's like it is weird steps, man, for this thing. But that's how you have to do it. You have to open up the Elgato software on the PC, go into the settings, switch the audio to analog, which is the cable from the HDMI setting, and then save it, and then close the Elgato thing, and then open up OBS, and it'll register there. I don't know if there might be a way to do it directly on OBS, but I'm not totally certain. That's at least that way is the only way I've been doing. That's how I've been doing it every time. So every time I have to switch it back and forth depending on which console I'm using. And also it becomes like a really painful thing. Well, actually, yeah. Anyway, I figured out ways. I've been learning the streaming thing over the last several years. But before, like you can't open the Elgato software while OBS is open and make changes and then switch back. So you'll have to close OBS, open Elgato, do the change, close Elgato, open OBS, right? So sometimes you can't do that on the fly, right? Because by closing OBS, you're closing the stream, ending the stream. But recently there was some issues, and YouTube told me because I was it kept on cutting out my stream for some reason and all that. Like YouTube's like servers, and they're like, dude, just change the setting. So every time I start my stream, I have to turn on a setting to like not shut the stream, not to like automatically end the stream if like OBS cuts out. or if like the server cuts out on whatever, or my internet cuts out, right? So as long as I've got that setting on, I can close OBS now, but I'll cut the stream, open it up, and all then open up OBS and reconnect to the stream. I've learned the many ways of nonsense of streaming, despite me being a real idiot when it comes to technology. But yeah, it is a bit of a pain dealing with that stuff. And unfortunately, a lot of these cables, like the more I stream and all, something goes wrong always, man. Like if it's not the Elgato chat link, it'll be my extension cord, or maybe sometimes the HDMI will be like messed. Or sometimes the connecting thing to the capture card to my laptop disconnects for some reason and I have to reconnect. Fortunately, my capture card hasn't like messed up, touch wood. Uh, but I have upgraded also. So I've had two capture cards, but not because it got messed up or anything. Anyway, like I said, stream or nonsense. I don't think anyone actually gives a shit about that. Like just me rambling about like my streaming woes. Gun's good. EF88, like once I got my attachments on it, like I said, definitely give the cryo barrel a try because it really does allow you to like kind of um why is there a dot on the charm? Is there some charm that I'm not seeing? Wait, what the fuck? That's gone now. Yeah. Usually, if the connection's good, I can beam with it. I feel like I can beam with it. And honestly, like, not horrible. Like, it's not bad. Like, you can be aggressive with the gun too. It's not ideal in close aggression, but it can handle its own, I feel. So that's why, like, I feel like the gun's actually not bad at all. Like, especially once you get like attachments on it. Again, if you're in close quarter, like aggressive gameplay constantly, I wouldn't necessarily recommend this gun. Like, there's better choices for that kind of gameplay. But like, it has that versatile option where like it's predominantly beam with it, play positions and stuff like that, and it does it very well. So you're not going to have issues. You're not playing position because the gun's bad. You're playing position because that's where the gun excels. But it also can handle that kind of like more aggressive play style to a certain extent, and you will get away with that also. Uh, so yeah, it's why like I'm like, man, it looks good, plays well enough. It's just that I think when I say like the B3 and all some of these other longer range weapons, I feel might be a little bit better, but I haven't used them in a long time. So I'm not totally certain whether it is or isn't better or not. I'm pretty sure some of those like the B3 and all that will probably be the better gun as the all rounder, right? Uh, but this is definitely up there with like quality weaponry action and that kind of like play style. I Again, I will reiterate, it was painful leveling up the gun, and then once I got like some decent attachments and provided the connection was decent, which is not always the case with this game. Sometimes despite ping looking great, servers are doing something on the funny side. uh, Aside from that, the gun was a lot of fun to use. And again, I can't you can't deny that this doesn't look good. This looks good. Weapon package, unstoppable force. That's looking mighty fine. So even if it is a bit of a struggle in the beginning, it'll smooth things out once you get some decent attachments. And the level 50 grind, in my opinion, sort of worth it. Like it's a nice like honestly, I don't need to buy a bundle for this gun because the gun's looking good. So I don't care about other weapon packages. I'll probably side with this one whenever I'm using the gun, right? Because it looks really, really nice. Maybe I shouldn't say that out loud. Otherwise, the Battlefield developers will purposely make the Unstoppable Force weapon packages look even worse just to make sure you need to buy the bundles, right? This is a rarity. Most of the time, I'm not a big fan of some of them. Some of them. This one, though. Hope you guys enjoyed. Check out my old streams if you haven't already, and I will catch you later. Bye. Yeah, honestly, like at first, the initial grind, I was like miserable. Pop some XP tokens, I was like, oh no, this is gonna be a real slog trying to get this to level 50. But once I got some of those good attachments on there, I actually had a lot of fun leveling this gun up.